Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
See, now's when you do it.
Boing.
That's right.
If you can't boing before and after, I don't want it.
Whoa! Whoa! All right.
It's episode 60. What for me? I'll tell you like I told you over on freaking your Green Lantern podcast.
It is episode 69 of what, kids? Well, she's a little bit salty.
He's a whole lot of petty, and together this is the Salty and Patty. Oh, nope. Salty and Petty podcast.
Duh. So, see, kids. Oh, that's right. We're talking the history of the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit issue, and even Lilith is tongue-tied.
I read it for the articles.
Sure. But only in the bathroom.
Well, it does for all magazines. Well, before smartphones.
I was going to say, what about the coffee table? But I guess that's for the book about the coffee table.
Exactly. Those are for the hardcovers, the fancy stuff that you never read, but you want people to think you're smart. Oh, the coffee book tables. Do people still do that?
What, coffee tables?
I feel like everything's minimalist and modern, and they don't like clutter or whatever.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of coffee tables anymore, unless I guess your style is more old-fashioned. But yeah, I haven't seen any really coffee tables anymore.
Yeah. Death of the living room. Blame streaming. Mark your bingo cards, kids. I guess that's just the thing I do now.
Oh, plus,
because I'm a grandma on the internet.
Plus, coffee tables, I mean, they can be kind of deadly, man. A kid comes running in, or somebody comes running in and smacks her head.
That corner? Oh, yeah. All Gen X and millennials know the danger of the sharp-ass coffee table corner.
Oh, God. Are we doing a Kramer episode? We're just talking about coffee tables.
We should do that just for poops and giggles.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look up the anniversary for that episode. Anyway, but no, we're talking about Sports Illustrated.
That's
it's an interesting periodical.
It is. It is indeed.
You know, I was like so close because it started in 1964. How badass would it have been if it started in 1969?
Oh, yeah.
For some reason in my head, I thought it did. And then when I was researching, I was like, oh, I'm 5 years off.
Yeah, because everything comes up 1969 in your head. That's why.
I mean, true. And what I'm pissed about, when did they start publishing it in May? It used to be February. I think they made that change in like 2019, but I'm just like, no! It's to get us through the long winter months. Right before spring, where people start showing skin on spring break. Come on. Use your head.
I know, is there something like where it's they think it'll sell better in May? Is May like a big like pop culture month? Because again, that was all like the first weekend of May is always like when
May
Marvel.
the Force be with you.
Yeah, and Marvel.
Free comic book day.
Yeah, and they would release movies. Yeah. The first movie.
Well,
yeah.
Has Marvel even done that in a couple years in May? Like it's usually Memorial Day weekend. Now, Memorial Day weekend is a thing for like retailers and stuff, but that wasn't the purpose of Sports Illustrated. It was literally for a lull in like the magazine game. Like they're like nobody really wanted to put things out for the winter months because it's boring, it's dreary. Subscriptions tend to kind of like go dormant until the spring when people are like worried about fashion and stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah, and it's saying here, and again, it was created at the space at the time of the year. Yeah, when it was in February, it was little sports news into a major. So basically, the kill time when there was hardly any sports news.
Exactly. So yeah. So it's like May is like we're still in the playoffs for NBA right now. Hockey's getting ready to start, so it makes no sense.
Yeah, but is that? I mean, again,
baseball is starting. Everything's starting.
Again, it slows down a little bit, but it's like at this point, it's like, do we really have any point of the year where there's no sports at all?
I mean, you could watch cricket if you want to.
I know, but I mean, it's like it seems like as soon as like.
I mean, let's be real. Like it's American based, and it's like you know, really. If
but
football's not on, nobody cares.
But that's what I'm saying. When football's over, I mean, you got like NBA to hold. You have NBA to hold you over at least until baseball starts, or you know.
Well, baseball's always starting. It's the longest fucking sporting.
Oh yeah,
season
163 games. Yeah.
It's like, oh, just when the freaking World Cup is, World Championships is over, we're right back to the beginning of the start. Like, come on.
I mean, is it just the is MLB just slave drivers, or just like, oh yeah, this is the least physically demanding, than any other sport?
It's the sport for all the boys who really don't want to be with their wives.
100, yeah, that road trip, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to all my MLB players. No tea, no shade, but makes me think.
Oh no, you know what movie we're gonna have to cover one day? It's been forever since I watched it. Major League.
Oh, that's Charlie Sheen though, right?
Yeah.
Nope, sorry, can't do it. Sorry, out of principle.
Oh, that'd be funny. Do that, and then do something later on, like
basketball.
Or 2.5 Men or something. Be like, when did Charlie Sheen drop off the cliff?
Oh, you know what? We could do a Charlie Sheen retrospective. That way I can totally shit.
Winning! Yes! You're going to find all those drops.
Emilio was the good son. Shame on you.
No.
Shame on you, Martin.
We have to do the Charlie Sheen episode just for all the drops. Winning!
Yeah, we do. Tiger Blood! We have to.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
But yeah, so it's just kind of funny. Like, it's always like, I'm a 90s kid. It's one of the most iconic things of being a 90s kid. We literally had these. I don't know about you, but we had these at my book fair.
Really? I can't remember if we did. I remember seeing it on the newsstand every time. I'd go in for comics. I'd see it on the newsstand. My friends, like one of my best friends, like older brother, had it. Like, of course, the room is covered. The room's covered in it. And I remember all the time. I was like, "Let's go in your brother's room." No, he'll kick my ass. No. Let's go in there.
So yeah, obviously, like, I'm more familiar with like the 90s, early 2000s girlies. I pretty much stopped reading, like even thinking about it in like 2012. But yeah, like I think the year, I don't know if this is just 90s kid millennial like nostalgia like glasses or whatever, but I think those covers are like some of the most iconic of the time, from I'd say like 95 to like 2010.
Yeah,
like the really iconic ones.
Well,
but you do have Christy Brinkley, Cheryl Tiegs back in like the late 70s, early 80s. And that was always kind of like, you can, by looking at the cover, who's like the next big up and coming like supermodel too. Yeah. It's kind of like a harbinger of like who's really hot right now in the modeling industry.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like Cheryl Tiegs and Christy Brinkley were like the first ones I recognized from the list. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean,
that makes sense.
Yeah, just by name, I didn't recognize anyone until like, Cheryl
I think Tiegs. Christy Brinkley's like the only one that had like or one of the few that had like back-to-back covers. I think she did like 79, like 80 and 81, if I remember right.
Who? Christy Brinkley?
Yeah, or maybe she just did back-to-back. I know Cheryl Tiegs was the first. Yeah,
Cheryl Tiegs was the first repeat, but they weren't in a row.
Yeah.
Christy Brinkley was the first three-timer from 79, 80, and 81. Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's cool. Like Christy Brinkley, she's so sweet. I can't believe she was actually married to that jackhat, but whatever.
Which one? Wait, what?
Well, both her husbands are kind of jackhats, but whatever. If you like it, I love it, Christy.
She has a type.
Yeah, she does. Elle McPherson was Tyra Banks. I think a lot of people would probably remember.
Oh, Kathy Ireland.
Kathy Ireland. Oh my God. So, like, if you're a Family Guy fan, you would probably find that absolutely hilarious.
But her first cover was the 25th anniversary in 1989 best-selling swimsuit issue.
Yep. Kathy Ireland. I haven't thought about her in forever. She used to have like, she was like really big, and then she just disappeared, and then she did like a Walmart like home line and clothes, and we ain't seen her since like 2004, I think. So
somebody go
check in.
Well, that's the sad thing. It's like, it's like
she showed up in 92 too.
Yeah,
though,
I mean, models are kind of like the female version of NFL players. You have a shelf life.
I mean, not anymore, really.
I mean, if you could get something else going, like either like a fashion line or if you can act, I mean, no, but it's just, if it's purely...
Ireland was in the freaking Sports Illustrated for 13 issues in a row or something crazy. Like, not the cover, but like within the actual magazine itself. I'm just like, I don't get it. I mean, sweet person I hear, but like, I don't get it.
Then Kathy Ireland, Elle McPherson, Rachel Hunter were on the 1994 the pregnant cover models issue.
Yeah, that was somebody's fetish. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. Yeah, 96 is the Tyra Banks one. She was like, literally in 1996, and she was the first black model to get on the cover.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I know, 96.
I always find it really weird. And then she did 97 by herself and that's one of the iconic ones with the red and pink polka dot bikini. And then after that comes Heidi Klum.
Yep. Rebecca Romijn.
See, this is what I mean. It goes Tyra, it goes freaking Heidi Klum, Rebecca Romijn before she got Stamos. Yes, that is a Shallow Hal reference.
Oh my!
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's like they did Tyra Banks and they went super white.
Had to make up for all the ruckus. You know how it goes. You're on the internet. You know how it goes.
What's Heidi Klum? Isn't she like German or something? Or?
She's German. Yeah.
Yeah, they went European white.
I mean, they might as well just went to freaking Sweden, the actual white people factory. You know?
Yeah, exactly. A blonde white. Yeah, they should have.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I say like around 2010 is when it really just. Oh, there's one where they were all just wearing paint or something. I think that was 2006. Beyonce cover 2007, another iconic one.
Oh wait. Yeah, that 2006 one. There was like a bunch of them on the cover, but it was the 5th cover for Elle Macpherson.
Yeah. Oh, Maria Sharapova. Oh God.
Oh, okay. 2007, Beyonce. She was the first non-model, non-athlete.
Yep. And then we got Marissa Miller from, I forget what she's more than just a model. Yeah.
Oh, there's a name I haven't heard in a while. 2010, Brooklyn Decker. Haven't heard her name in a.
Oh, F in the chat for Brooklyn Decker.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, after 2010, really everything's kind of. I mean, they're all beautiful. Like you got Kate Upton and stuff, but like pretty much everything else is just kind of like a flop.
Yeah.
From there on out, probably 2014 is okay.
They are 2014 was the 50th anniversary, but again, now they're straight into comic book territory because the 2016 one was the first issue with multiple covers. So,
and by that time it was too late. Like I said, it's really not a Sports Illustrated isn't a thing anymore. Like I said, I was pretty dead on about that, like 95 to 2010 being their like absolute banger era. Mm-hmm. And then, I know 2016 was also a good one because I think that was like the first plus-size model or whatever. Shout out to Ashley Graham. Kate Upton is on there again in 2017. They were just kind of getting desperate at that point, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, come on. I'm sorry. 2023, Martha Stewart. I mean, come on.
Hey, man. Don't sleep on Martha Stewart, bro.
Okay, you and Snoop. Okay.
Snoop knows something we don't. I'm just saying. She know how to keep her mouth shut. She ride or die. She got good credit. I'm just saying.
I'm totally convinced she shanked a bitch in prison.
I wouldn't doubt it. Man, she's from the Northeast, old money. She know how to shank a person and keep quiet about it. She used to be a model though. I don't know if you know that. Like years and years ago, she used to be a model. So
really, I just know her from the what they was it cooking. Or
don't sleep. Like I said, don't sleep on Martha Stewart.
Oh no!
Yeah, like I said, obviously it's for old people now. What's that? Also, 2019 is when Tyra made her return. Like after everybody kept calling her fat.
Oh yeah.
It's like, babes, you're older. It's okay. Let it go, babes. Let it go.
So again, the women who are known for their looks, they get older and stuff starts changing. Man, it freaks out. A lot of them freak out.
Yeah. And then, is no tea, no shade. Like, listen, I love body inclusivity, all that, but sometimes I just want to look at something pretty. Okay, like pretty is subjective, but like when we get into like it's kind of like those commercials where it's like, okay, I didn't mind the blue liquid for the period blood. Like, why are we showing actual red liquid now? Like, stop.
Well, what?
Yeah, like one of the first commercials I'd watched like since 2014. It was like a tampon commercial, and it was like the water wasn't blue anymore. I was like, what is this, an SNL sketch? Anybody remembers that SNL sketch? Or no, actually it was Mad TV sketch. My bad. SNL could never be that funny.
Oh,
burn. Whoopsie.
Oh my. I think next year is the 50th anniversary of SNL.
We could probably talk something on it. I wanted to say I thought Megan Fox had been on the cover, but I think she was just on the inside.
Or no, it was that. Hold on. Was that the?
I might have hallucinated. I do.
No, I swear I saw her name on here somewhere, but she might have been.
Yeah, I think she's on the inside. She wasn't on the cover.
Oh, I thought she was in a group or like one of those like multiple cover things.
No, I think she was actually on the inside. But I do remember her. Like I said, it's just it's a shame. Everything has its time and its place, and with this prudish Gen Z thing going on, I'm surprised. That's probably why they put Martha Stewart on the cover. If we're all being honest here.
Yeah.
Do we know who is going to be on the May cover? Because it's May. It should be out right now, right?
Oh no, it's did they do multiple covers last year? Because Megan Fox is listed, but in that Martha Stewart year. So were they? Did they do?
Is that the one?
Yeah, her name's under there. Yeah, Martha Stewart, Kim Petras, Megan Fox, and Brooks Nader. So because I don't think they did a group thing, did they? So there might have been multiple covers, maybe.
Ugh, I hate variant covers for magazines. I'll put it to you that way.
Well, yeah, I hear.
Well, it's the 60th anniversary this year, so it kind of makes sense.
I don't get variant covers.
Wait, is that Rita Ora? Who is that? I don't know who that is. That wouldn't make sense for it to be Rita Ora. I don't even know why I said that. I don't know who that is. Everybody kind of looks alike now, so it's hard to tell.
Hold on. Here we go.
But yeah, we should probably throw up some of our favorite covers for, clicks in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know if she's on the cover.
Didn't they have a season of a reality show where they were looking for the Sports Illustrated model or something like that?
That sounds familiar.
Like I saw that.
That sounds familiar. Oh, I don't know if
then I know some weird thing in 2017 happened where on Instagram they did an open casting call. And that's how Camille Kostek won in 2019. I think it's on Amazon Prime. I don't know. I haven't really watched a lot of TV, as I told you guys. But I feel like I remember that.
All right, I got a question for you. So, do you think is it getting the cover not as treasured anymore, especially if we are doing like variant covers and
Yeah, definitely. I think variant covers for magazines just seems weird. I mean, unless you're TV Guide, I guess, circa 2015.
And again, with comics, with magazines, it almost smacks of they're trying to trick you into buying multiple copies of the same issue.
Oh, it's not even a trick. They're just straight up trying to get in your pockets. Not in a good way.
Oh, I don't know if she's the cover or not, but it looks like Brittany Mahomes might be in there this year.
As long as it's not Lauren Boebert, we're all right.
Oh, they wouldn't do business with that whore.
Definitely nothing to get wet about.
Oh,
your mother's a whore. There's nothing to get wet about anyway.
I don't know if Noel's wrist is ready for that.
Oh, I do remember. I feel like I thought this was a fever dream for a very long time, but somebody else confirmed with me, and then I actually ended up looking it up. They had in the early 90s, they had the swimsuit video, and it was on HBO.
I never saw it, but
I did it in '94 too.
I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
They used to do the television specials on Spike TV.
Mm.
So it was a thing. Like I said, it was super a big thing.
But again,
it's now it's a big bowl of nothing.
Well, it's I'm sure they were trying to compete, but it's as the internet got bigger and bigger, and hardcore pornography got bigger and bigger.
It's just free. You can just look at it on Twitter.
Don't
even look for it on Twitter.
Yeah,
it just comes to you.
And again, let's be honest here. A lot of the audience is horny men, and it's well, do I go out and buy this issue with women in tiny bikinis, or I can just go on the internet for free and see complete nudity?
Yeah.
Is that kind of what killed Playboy too?
Well, it didn't kill Hustler, my preferred magazine. That's all I'm gonna say. Playboy tried to pretend like it was a lifestyle brand other than what it really was, and that's what kind of, looking back in retrospect, pisses me off.
They tried to be too classy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Hustler's still going strong. I'm just saying.
Is it?
It's still little paper bags on the 7-Eleven rack.
You actually go in the store? I thought you'd have a subscription right to your mailbox.
No.
Okay.
I don't actually buy that stuff anymore. Or ever, really. It's a joke. Haven't even been in a 7-Eleven in 3 years, to be honest.
Yeah. I was going to say, if I go in anywhere, it's Sheetz, because remember, when you were up here, there's one there every 2 miles.
Yeah.
God,
Get ready for our road trip. Shh.
Sheets in. Oh, our secret road trip, yes, this summer.
Secret road trip, yeah.
We need to promote that.
We gotta get a playlist, Phil. We gotta get a playlist.
Yes.
We'll put Spice Girls on there. We'll put NSYNC on there. We'll put Backstreet Boys on there. Don't tell Danielle.
Okay. Oh, she ain't gonna care. Oh my god, that's fun. Oh yeah, we need to take pictures and we need to document. Oh my god. Maybe do some audio recordings. We can string it together for a Salty and Petty episode.
I'm just gonna do videos of you driving. I'm like, look at this asshole.
Be like...
Exactly. Me sleeping. That's it.
But, no. Maybe if we make it a Salty and Petty special, be like, oh, tune in next time to find out where we went on our road trip.
Yeah, we should. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna surprise somebody. As everyone we know goes, oh, no, not me.
Rob's like, shit, lock down the doors, lock them.
Oh, please. Oh,
we
please.
don't need another Charlie Esther incident.
I was going to say, if he could survive Charlie, he can definitely survive us. We had a wonderful mansplaining around the campfire.
They should have recorded it. Damn you, Rob.
Oh, yes. You know, again, the next third best is on the calendar. We need to say it, tell them, be like, yeah, when you had Charlie, you guys missed the perfect, one episode special, man on mansplaining. Yes, excellent.
Oh, to be a fly by the campfire.
Poor Martha, or Maeve and Molly. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
But yeah, I'm just like looking at all the models, and it's a theme with some outliers for sure.
I'm sure you are. Oh, why? What's the theme? What do you say? What's the theme?
That too. But yeah, it's a product of its time for sure.
Yeah.
I have good memories of people arguing about the best cover model and like.
Yeah. Again, like I said, that's like another thing the internet kind of killed, because back in the day it was just like, oh yeah, who's gonna be the next cover model?
Wait, were they? Oh, they were the twins. That's what I'm thinking of. The Slivander twins.
Ooh, twins.
Yeah, it's from like '76. That's a really cool cover, actually. Do I have it? Hold on, let me see if I have it all. It was kind of hard to find good quality covers on a lot of the older ones.
I always thought about like identical.
Oh, yeah, this is a terrible.
Identical twins. I've always found that like kind of like. Would that freak you out if you had someone who looked exactly like you?
No, I know. I know a couple of sets of twins.
Oh yeah, I had a friend.
They seem to love it.
I was friends with a set of twins for a while. Yeah. But
I don't know if me personally. I mean, I did eat mine in the womb, so I think that was for the best.
Okay, Cassandra Nova. But no, I mean, if you're both like like this, have the same mentality, that's fine. But say like your twins like.
No, there's always going to be a good twin. There's always going to be an evil twin. That's just how it is, bro.
But say
I don't care what any of the twins say.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
So say your identical twin's a complete asshole. You'd be like, oh god, this person looks exactly like me. So people are going to mix us up. And me and all my twins over there, knocking over this liquor store or something. It's like.
I remember that twin guy who was like out there like sexual assaulting people, and he literally like got off because they couldn't prove it either way because he wore a condom. Like, yeah, you're outliers, but all the twins I know, they have fun with it.
Yeah.
But like, and if you're close to twins, you can definitely tell them apart. Even identical twins technically aren't identical.
Yeah. Especially if they don't want to.
Shout out to Tia and Tamara.
Oh yeah, especially if they don't want to be, because like I said, I was friends with a set of identical twins. One wore glasses, one didn't,
Here we go. Here's one of my favorite covers. A lot of the themes are like the Bahamas, and they go to like Bali, and they go to like Mexico, specifically like Baja, Mexico, all the time. And like, I don't know if it's just because it's cheap, or it's cheap and beautiful, or like if they get a discount. I don't know. And
that was the other gimmick too. It's like every year they go
to get
somewhere.
The models there.
And another way, every year they go somewhere different and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's good work if you can get it. But it's just so weird, like looking back at the time, like how that was a big deal, how it got like announced on I think it was Good Morning America they used to get announced on, and it's so weird to think about stuff that was just totally like normalized in the 90s, like from like the 60s to like the 2000s. Like I said, this is at our book fair, like it was just normal. Here, if you're a kindergartner, you could have a Sports Illustrated.
Oh my.
You don't need Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Some of those issues gave me a big red dog.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Anywho, yeah. you want to pull up some of your favorite covers, or if you just tell me the year, I think I can probably pull it up a little faster.
Hey-oh. Yeah, because... hold on, I'm looking at the list now. Well, again, come on, we gotta throw up Elle McPherson, because I think she is like what the all-time record for covers. Yeah. So yeah, we got to put her up.
Which year? Just tell me what year.
I don't have pictures in front of me.
Okay. I'll put up the pregnant picture really quick, just in case anybody.
Oh yeah, that was 94. Yeah. Oh. What?
What, 94 you want me to pull up?
No, well, that's the pregnant cover. That's the one you were talking about. Yeah. I mean, unless you do... Where's the last one? Unless you want to do...
That one girl from 93, Vandella Kirschbaum, she kind of looks like Christy Brinkley and Elle McPherson had a baby, to be honest. This is what I mean. It's not a lot of...
yeah.
a lot of diversity. A lot of these people, you can mistake them for each other.
Exactly. If you want to do 86, 87, or 88, those were all Elle McPherson, so...
I think 87 is the best.
It's like it's still early on, but she's already done it once, you know.
God, these images are terrible. Nothing. We're so spoiled with our 4K, 8K, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, please. What, 87? Oh, please. Yeah, they were still there was no digital yet. They were still taking pictures and developing film, right?
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. As everyone really still technically should. It looks better. As
the children are going film.
Yeah, exactly. This is like the classic. This
I'm
just like, One Piece. What's even the point if your boobs are popping out like that? And you got a wedgie, your front wedgie. Like, come on. That is some camel toe low key. Like, just saying.
Anytime I see that on a Sports Illustrated, I'm like, are we trying to cover up a belly or something or not? But no.
Like they're trying to get away with as much as they could.
Yeah. It's like, we can show a lot on the side, but we'll cover the middle. It's like, okay.
Side boob. The only boob PG-13's cool with.
Really? Can't do under boob for PG-13?
People get really upset about under boob. I don't know why.
I don't know why we get upset with any part of the boob, but I'm like, I thought as long as you.
I've seen men with boobs bigger than mine walking around, so.
Oh my god!
Off, it's just like.
Oh my god, that is the other thing. I mean, I'll see like these old men outside, like working in the yard or something, and I'm just like, really, you're out there without a shirt on? I mean, like 60-year-old men, 70-year-old men.
If a man with boobs bigger than mine can have a shirt off, free the nipple. Free the nipple.
And again, it's like, yeah, I don't get that. I'm just like, it's a human body. Everyone has one.
And I think that's just like one of those really like American moire kind of things.
It is.
When you go to Europe, like. Hardly anybody ever wears a bra. Like you're seeing a lot of
and again
you're seeing a lot of nipple.
And let's not mystify it. And let's get the kids used to it. So when they get older, they're not just like, oh, I can see a boob. It's just like
I know it's just so juvenile.
Yeah.
So America's infantized though, so it's fine. It's fine. Let's see.
It's like you might have breastfed as a baby, but then guess what? You're not gonna see it. If you're a male, you're not gonna see one again until you're old.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
The way some guys, you're lucky.
Oh, if you're not a incel, yeah, that's true.
Exactly. But I mean, as long as you're like a harmless incel, I don't care. But if you're one of those weirdos with like a manifesto trying to like stab people to death, yeah, maybe not you.
The world must burn because I've never seen a nipple.
Yeah, it's we live in weird times.
Girl,
here's the iconic Kathy Ireland one in case you're curious.
Oh, the 25th anniversary one, yeah.
Yep. Like this is what I mean. It's just like, really? This is what people are creaming their jeans for?
Well, again, remember the era. It's like, hardcore pornography wasn't as prevalent because there was no internet. And
was out at this time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but again, too, it's like if you're underage.
What's the other one?
One, it's like if you're underage, this is kind of what you were getting into. It's like if you wanted to.
Jeez, boy, it had to suck to be a boy in the in this timeline.
Oh yeah. Why do you think we were looking through wavy lines, Lilith? Come on.
Touche. It's just so funny because I'm a millennial, so we were literally wild on the internet.
Yeah.
But then I think about the kids now who are basically born and shoved in front of an iPad.
Yeah.
And I just can't fathom it because we had a family computer.
But again,
a family computer, guys.
Well, again, I mean, I'll put it in terms
of...
The
computer room, Phil.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, again, in terms you'll understand, remember back in the day before you could just order anything from offline and you had to, like, go searching for, like, back issues of comic books? It was kind of the same with, like, pornography. You had because,
I mean, there's adult stores, like, literally in any town. Don't matter, so there's always going to be at least two.
Once again, if you're underage.
It's just like getting beer. It's super easy, bro. I mean, not that I ever had an adult buy me alcohol while I was underage. That's just not. No.
Lilith was like, I was rolling up to that counter. I couldn't see over the counter with my fake ID at like 9. And like,
no, actually not. But,
it's a joke, I know.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. I guess if you lived in a small town with no porn, sure, okay, I can see it.
One again, too, you could roll around with Sports Illustrated in public. Or like, it's not pornography. It's the swimsuit-ish, you know.
Yeah, I mean, meanwhile, I've seen some, like, Vogue covers that are like, okay. You sure this isn't hustling? Like that most recent magazine where Rihanna's, like, dressed as a sexy nun, and I'm just like, public consumption?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. Oh, but was that more for, like, yeah, but Vogue gets away with it, too, because it's more for what?
There wasn't Vogue, it was some random.
I was going to say,
I would almost say it's probably Paper Magazine, more than likely. But, you know, the one where Kim Kardashian, quote unquote, broke the internet, like with that Photoshop bullshit. Yeah, sure. Anyway. And that's one nice thing about, like, these early, like, these issues. Like, there's not, like, a lot of airbrushing and touching up. Like, you just had to have a body and look like that for the most part back then. Kim Kardashian didn't break the internet. She cracked it. No, to be fair, Twitter was down for about 15 minutes that day. To be fair.
I know, Lilith. I wanted to work the word crack into that, okay?
I know. She's a hobbit, bro. Matt and Trey were right.
But you sure you're not a hobbit? Oh, my God. We have to do that episode for Salty and Petty. We have to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God!
After we do World of Warcraft one, we have to review some classic South Park episodes.
Yeah. Oh my Lord! Kanye's new woman looks
exactly like.
Yes. Yeah, and he always has her naked.
Reggie Bush's wife also. Listen, I don't know what's between that girl's legs, but they want an identical clone when they're done. So I don't know. I mean, it's one thing to have a type, but, like, for your girl to, like, feed into the fact that, like, anyway.
Superior
Whatever
puss.
you gotta do to get your money, man. Whatever you gotta do. I'm not gonna
Superior puss.
I don't even think it's that. She's definitely a witch. Anyway.
Oh, my.
If you know, you know. I don't have time to get into it. At the very least, she's an energy-sucking vampire, at the very least. Anywho.
Well, some men are looking for that. Some men are looking for that.
Suck.
Ask Ray J.
It's kind of odd that every single man they've been with, like, kind of loses their mind. I'm just saying.
Hey, sometimes
it's just facts. Don't look at me
hey. Sometimes good superior puss makes you lose your mind. Okay.
Oh, it's just like Matt Murdock Dick makes all the girls crazy.
Superior puss.
Yes. There is the female version of that. Yes.
Okay.
I told you if enough superior pusses teamed up, we could have world peace. I don't know what you women are doing.
No, I don't think so.
If they cut off the tap, trust me, we would have world peace in the morning. I'm telling you.
No, men would blow the world up. You gotta remember, there's a lot of incels out there now.
Yeah, but if they thought there was a chance, if the women said, "Okay, you do this, and then you can get it," please.
Babes, do you even know how realistic sex dolls are right now? I'm thinking, like, because I've been doing research, it's a little scary.
As someone doing,
it's a little scary.
As someone doing extensive research on the subject as we speak.
Just saying.
Oh, maybe
it's scary.
Maybe we got to do
if you got enough money.
Hey, you've done enough research. Maybe we do need to do an episode on that.
my model is not ready for public display just yet.
No. Just the research, just what you found, what others have done.
Yeah.
I'm not asking.
Oh yeah,
I'm not asking you to unveil anything.
It's proprietary, Phil.
I'm not asking you to unveil anything yet, Victoria Frankenstein. Okay.
I definitely don't want to use mushy human parts. That's for sure.
Oh my!
Cold hard steel, just like my guns. Anyway. Reliable, dependable. Just like Sports Illustrated used to be. You can count on it every February when I was a kid.
I know. You're right. I remember that was always like the big thing, especially in the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
it's so funny having nostalgia glasses on for something like this. Because, like, adult me is like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They're just letting anybody buy this issue. And I just, like, because I knew a bunch of gross little boys. Like I said, we got it at the book fair. They'd just be over there in the corner.
And again, that was the other big thing, is it's more readily accessible than Playboy.
Yeah, more publicly acceptable.
Yeah, because again, you're not showing nipple, you're not showing any private parts. Yeah,
there are if you squint hard enough. But
yeah, but again, it's like, yeah, they don't want.
I've never understood it. It's like, okay, it's cool to wear a swimsuit, but like, oh, heaven forbid you wear your underwear. Like, it's the same thing.
Or it's like we can't show a bare nipple, but it's like we can show you like a white
cold hard wet nipple.
Yeah, exactly, like a wet white T-shirt. Yeah, that's fine. It's like okay.
Like I said, American mores are so weird.
Cold wet hard nipples. Cold wet hard nipples.
Yeah, but that's the problem with all the American institutions. They're just dying.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when you think about it, it's just kind of stupid.
Well, like I said, is that the other thing? I mean, again, the internet technology, I mean, it's changed the world in the last at least 20, 30 years.
Yeah. It's just so weird. Like, I don't even think I don't remember the last time I actually bought a magazine that wasn't like,
comic book
related. Like Fangoria, stuff like that.
I'll tell you the last thing you bought, Wizard.
Yeah, I mean, I collect those, but like, what is it? Den of Geek. I get their magazine.
Oh, they have they have a magazine.
That's pop culture. Yeah.
I knew they were online. I didn't know.
I haven't even picked that one up since December, so they could be out of business very easily.
I knew they had a website. I didn't know they actually still did like paper.
Yeah,
magazine.
my comic book guy gives them away for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like with the trades and stuff. Like like the you know what I'm saying? The publication list.
Yeah.
So it's just so funny to think like this was such a big thing when I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too. I mean,
that's
the
even Barbie. This is a real cover, by the way. If you're watching on YouTube, like Barbie, like they had an article about her in there and her classic swimsuit.
Was that last year? Was that last year?
It's 50 years, I think.
I thought maybe for the movie or whatever. Maybe they thought they.
No. Oh man, Barbie was everywhere. The way that marketing team literally deserved a raise. I mean. Unfortunately, I guess because Margot Robbie was Australian, like all the good like food stuff that was like Barbie pink, like the burgers and stuff, and the froyo and all that stuff. It was like all like Australian brands, which pissed me the hell off. But I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, I couldn't.
It was inescapable last year.
Everybody, every news media, everyone was talking about that movie.
Yeah, but like people when in doubt, talk about Barbie. That's always kind of been a thing. Like Life made Barbie Person of the Year a couple of times. Time magazine too. So yeah, I mean I have all those weird random magazines.
see, you don't have to have a vagina or nipples to be famous. Come on.
Exactly. Just ask Ken.
Oh. Well, you can't live without a penis, but why would you want to?
I'm just saying, boys.
Lilith's like, I don't want to.
No Nut November once in your life. I'm just saying, it might change your life if you participate in No Nut November. I'm just saying. If your beard is catchy, it might fix it.
Hey, I remember being a virgin. I never want to go back. Horrible.
Okay. You're married. You don't need to. But I'm saying single boy is just trouble.
Well,
you could be like George and then harness your superpowers. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, but we were talking about incels and... They will go completely
involuntary. Doing it voluntary is something totally different.
Even if it's voluntary, there are people who go off the rails. I have seen it.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know.
Boys have no self-control.
It's like again, you're getting. It's like getting drunk, Lilith. They'll
can't relate.
Yeah, Lilith goes off.
Ironclad liver, but I cannot relate.
Lilith goes off. I've
literally been drunk like 3 times in my life. Okay?
Lilith goes off the rails when she's sober.
Exactly. When I have too much free time on my hands, that's bad. You start falling down rabbit holes, and next thing you know, the government's tapping your phone.
Birds aren't real.
See, you have to say the crazy thing just to say. So when you say the same thing, nobody takes you seriously. But you're like, I told you guys.
That's how
a long time ago.
See, kids, that's how the NSA hasn't shut us down yet.
Exactly.
Pro-life.
It's all satire and parody.
Pro-life tip for Little Hellfire. That's one to grill on.
If you say crazy stuff all the time, they'll never catch the real stuff you say in between the cracks.
Oh, is that what Kanye's doing? Or Cat Williams?
Well, Cat Williams maybe, not Kanye. He is just off his meds, unfortunately. Allegedly.
But driven insane.
Perfectly fine before matter, that's all I'm saying. She actively went after him while he was... Anyway.
Whoa!
While she was married. I'm just saying. Like I said, one day we'll go down the Kardashian rabbit hole. Today is not that day. Because as we know, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. Anyway, definitely. I think my favorite cover, honestly, is probably Ashley Graham. I think she is just so pretty. And it's like, she's not even like a plus size model. Like, I hate that they're like, the plus size model is like a 10. Be so serious with me. You're going to do a plus size model, do like somebody that's a size 24?
Well, yeah, it's like,
somebody that shops at Torrid?
That's the other. I think that's the other thing that kind of killed this too, is just the body images and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, plus sizes, yeah, 10s, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not like a
just
size
modeling in general, when they say plus size, I'm just like,
yeah. If you're
like,
not,
I used to be. I will admit, because I am a '90s kid, I used to watch America's Next Top Model for at least the first, I want to say 5, 6, 7 cycles, and I couldn't watch it anymore. It was crazy the things they were telling those girls. I'm just like, what? And then Tyra got a taste of it. And she's like, what? I was on... And, and that goes back to that whole thing when, like, in the early 2000s where everybody was real thin. And they called... Jessica Simpson was a size 4. And they called her fat because she had mom jeans on.
mm-hmm.
I just can't get that. They called Britney fat. And I'm like, babe, she's pregnant. What the fuck do you want from her?
And you wonder why some women have body issues.
The Jessica Simpson thing, that was just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. I know.
And I also think about, like, Destiny's Child and how they could never wear couture. They had to, like, settle for Levi's being their sponsor. Shout out, you should go listen to Cowboy Carter, Levi's with Post Malone. It's a good song. That's my plug for the day, though.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Go get Pearl Jam's new album. That's my plug.
They have a new album?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I mean,
it's not like her greatest hits or nothing. It's actually
no, it's no music. Yeah, no, they're out promoting it. I didn't listen to the whole album yet, but I mean, it's all right.
I'm getting ready for. I've been listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers because they're coming to Tampa pretty soon. I think it's like middle of July.
Are they charging for tickets, or are they giving it away now?
They're definitely charging. Anthony Kiedis needs that money.
Lord,
he's got to keep that hair shiny.
Just imagine this playlist, kids. I don't know.
Oh, you do not. My playlist is like being inside my head. It's absolute fucking chaos. You could have Bach, or you could have Tupac, or you could have the new Kendrick Lamar diss track, Euphoria.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should set a ground.
What's on my playlist?
No. Yeah, set a ground rule for the road trip. It's like, it can be any genre, but every song has to be
nothing past 2010.
Everything has to be like, from the 90s, maybe, the first decade of the 2000s.
So, no, I didn't take it a step further. I said 80 to 2010.
Yes.
It's nothing worth listening to really past that time anyways. I'm okay with that.
Teach the boy the classics.
Oh, no. I would want 500.
Now here's what Littleton knew.
Jennifer Love Hewitt is like, what the hell?
Oh, we could add some Jennifer Love Hewitt music too.
Yep. Oh, we'll make the playlist available. Don't worry about it, guys.
Oh yeah, we're gonna pull Chichester. Yeah, we'll be like, here's. Oh no, yeah, that's right. If we do an episode on the road trip, we'll be like, here's the playlist to go along with this episode.
Here's the playlist that made Danielle pull all her hair out.
Oh no. Oh, you know what we could do? Make 2 lists, one of your picks and one of my picks. Be like, who picked the better playlist? And of course, everyone will say Lil.
I do have a super, super diverse taste in music, so.
Super. I know.
Super. Not super connected, though, unfortunately. That's for our puppet friend.
That's right! I can super connect the mansplaining and all of it.
So, I don't know, what is the equivalent of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition for the kids today? Like, what is it? What do you have? What do the kids have these days?
I don't know.
Like, they don't even have Euphoria anymore, because, I mean...
Oh, yeah. Aren't they like, that's still coming. Okay, sure.
How? all the good people are either not coming back or passed away. F in the chat for Angus Cloud.
Was it something like it's like, oh yeah, it's only coming back till at least next year? So like this year they're like, oh yeah,
it's like, babe, Zendaya's out here making masterpieces, bringing back sex scenes. You know what I mean? Like, come on, she ain't got time for you no more, Sam.
Zendaya's taking on two guys. Zendaya's taking on two guys at once. Come on.
Challengers isn't porny. It's just horny.
Oh, you saw it?
Difference. Yeah, I saw it a while ago at one of some film festival, but it's good. I'm not usually big on Zendaya films either, but I thought it was really good.
Lil's like, one woman, two men. Two men. She's like, that's a masterpiece.
About time. That's all I can say.
Oh my!
Last time we had a movie like that was probably Savages with Blake Lively, and that movie, the actual plot of that is actually, it's just pretty people doing pretty things. Just you can watch it with the sound off.
Well,
Challenges is actually a good movie.
Well, speaking of the 90s, I mean, how many movies did we get with that? Just pretty people doing pretty things.
Wild Things, so good. F in the chat for Denise Richards. See on that one? Denise Richards?
Nev Campbell.
Nev Campbell, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, Denise Richards, going back, ex-wife of Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. Now it's super connected.
Super connected.
Oh man, one day we should totally play 6 Degrees Separate.
Yes.
With Rob.
We could. Oh my! Again, first move, you can go from Rob Southgate to Todd Stashwick.
You know he wouldn't do that though. He picked something super obscure. He's like, I was at this convention once in 1988.
I was talking to this guy who started this newsletter in 1987.
Exactly.
No. You know what? It might be harder with Rob. I think if we do 6 Degrees with Molly, we'll get a lot more.
Oh, every single person within two.
It's like, where's the famous person? Oh, Molly, interview this one.
Exactly. Kids, let me know what your Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition is, because we're old and cranky, and I literally don't know what the kids are up to. Like, I really should with a teenager, a preteen, and a tween.
And again,
in the house,
are you a teenager? Are you in your 20s and reading sports?
Oh God, what do 20-year-olds do anymore? I mean, besides me, because I'm on hiatus. But what? Whoa! 2024 is the resting year.
Oh God, oh Lord, you know, yeah, 2024 is the rest of the year. 2025, she's never not gonna have. She's never once not going to be in contact with a penis. Jeez.
That's the dream.
She'll be at work. Yeah. She get those reports in. Yeah.
Just gotta line it up. Anyway.
I'm sure you're.
No, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that equivalent would be. I mean, what do they have? Cheers or Friends? They don't have anything. The kids don't have anything good anymore. I think they have like Stranger Things, and that's it.
I'm trying to think of that.
Even the Stranger Things is like about the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, what do they have that's not like a remake or like based on some cultural significance that they don't even understand? Like, I remember when Stranger Things came out and people were asking about like, what's the dark room for? I didn't know you could develop film. And meanwhile, if you're an 80s or a 90s kid, you know about the dark room. That was a staple of like TV all the time.
Oh yeah, we did.
Peter Parker used to develop film. You know, like come on.
Yeah.
Used to.
Yeah. Now it's all digital.
So yeah, it's just so weird to have some like kids be like into Stranger Things, and it's like they weren't even born. They don't even know like the actual cultural significance of it. You know, like you can Google it, but if you weren't there, it's kind of like how 9/11 is not a big deal for like Gen Z or whatever.
Yeah.
Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things. So,
well, yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of put it in perspective. It's like what Pearl Harbor does. It's like we weren't there.
Well, if you're not a military family.
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
For civvies. Yeah.
But it's like yeah, it's a tragedy, of course. But it's like you didn't.
We were so far removed from it.
But you didn't live through it. There's something different when you're actually there. You lived through it. You saw it on the news as it was happening.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I mean, okay.
We should make a list of like, okay, we had this. What do they have now?
Again, Lilith, like they say, if they remade Back to the Future today, he'd be traveling back to 1994.
Somebody needs to do it. Let's do it.
Can you imagine?
And then instead of the Old West, it's freaking Russian era.
Seriously.
That's not funny, but
Oh.
Use that sports almanac now, buddy. They're going to put my money on Seabiscuit, please?
I say, here, instead of an almanac, it's like, here, I saved all the sports scores for the last 30 years on this cell phone. Here, you give it back. He gives it back to his, like...
It has to be a Nokia. That's the only thing that's going to survive the trip.
Oh, and again, too, is that it's like, not only does he make money on the sports scores, but he, like, reverse engineers the technology. He takes it back from before they had cell phones and stuff.
Yep. Somebody really does need to write basically that.
That is like...
It was such a sad day when that date in 2015 came, and I still didn't have my fucking hoverboard.
An actual hoverboard that didn't touch the ground, yeah.
Yeah, don't call it a hoverboard because you're not actually hovering, you're scooting.
Yes.
Your Segway. Everything's just a modified Segway. I remember when Segways were the thing of the future. That's all I got for my stinking future. I was supposed to have a flying car by 2000.
We thought we were going to get Back to the Future, and we got Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Truly the darkest timeline. On that note, sorry to make you listen to all this and end on that note, but...
Sorry we rambled, but we were all horny from looking at all these pictures.
Just trip down horny nostalgia lane, you know?
Another episode of Salty and Petty.
A mess.
All right, so.
Oh, we're back on Facebook? Were we on Facebook last time?
Yeah. We've been back on for like a week or so. Yeah, at least, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
I miss seeing all the little Twitter symbols.
I mean, I could do it if you want, but yeah.
No, I just noticed, sorry.
Try to do at least 2 different platforms when I can.
When I can.
Facebook.
Did I see Twitch one?
Yeah, I mean, we can do we have Twitch, but we really have no followers over there, so we need followers.
Well, babes, nobody has followers over there unless you're CapesandLunatics.
But I mean,
you know?
we have like none, so I'm like, I don't want to be like screaming into a vacuum.
That's Twitch! What are you talking about? Do you not understand Twitch?
I know, but I mean, how do we get people to watch it? Because I think I did stream there once or twice, and like, no, I don't think anyone watched it.
That's Twitch! I don't know what to tell you. That's literally Twitch, unless you're CapesandLunatics. Like, I don't know what you... Unless you're streaming video games. Like, you want to play Fortnite?
Okay, I'm officially old. I don't get it. I thought we needed
I'll explain it to you on our road trip, old man.
Oh my god, I don't know if the car's big enough for your whiteboard. Yeah, so here it is.
I have an iPad. Mini. That's fine.
Mini?
I'll airdrop you some stuff.
A mini?
Mini 6, yeah. The best iPad they ever made. Any question?
Wait a minute. Isn't that an Apple product?
It is the only Apple. Well,
what? I thought you were all like. I thought you were all.
No, I only shit on iPhones.
Oh, okay.
I only shit on iPhones.
So you're a hypocrite.
I'm a hypocrite. I specifically always say iPhones.
Okay. I swear you said Apple products. I don't know.
I said it's a walled garden that you can't escape if you really wanted to, but that's fine. I have mostly PC stuff.
I know.
Samsung, get into it. On that note, seriously, what are we doing next week?
Leave your sex
for episode 70?
Leave your sex devices out of this. All right. Well, last week you should have heard our wrap up.
They all plug in.
Hey-o.
Save the environment.
That's how she justifies the 20-year-old men too. All right, so yes, last week you should have heard our wrap up of X-Men '97. Wasn't that a great season 1? Next week,
how could they leave us on that cliffhanger, Phil?
I know. When you know who did you know what. All right, so next week, watch a little size roll. We're going to wrap up Star Trek Discovery.
Oh, shit. Thanks for reminding me. I haven't watched a single episode. I guess I'll binge tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you have a little bit of time, so.
I know, but no, I'd just rather get it out of the way because you reminded me. It's fresh in my mind for the misery that's to come.
Well, as of this recording, I don't think it's done yet, is it?
Like I said, I haven't seen a single episode.
So
okay. Probably get started.
Okay. And then the episode after that, we are going to cover the season of Perich.
Finally. Man, he is everywhere. He was just in the movie that I watched, Abigail, that vampire ballerina movie. He's in that. He was in The Gentleman. He's in that show. There's a couple other things that I've seen too. So it's just like everything's coming up for that guy. Good for him.
I mean, he's the Black J.K. Simmons. I mean, he's everywhere.
Truly.
Yeah. I'm here for it.
Yeah. It's just so funny, like, how in his older age, he's just really, really become that guy. They always say, "Oh, overnight success takes 20 years." They ain't fucking lying.
Dude, yeah, no. I think that's better almost, because then you kind of build a good foundation and you last like pretty much as long as you want to. But it's like if you get too big too fast, you kind of burn out too quick. Yeah.
Like, I was just thinking about that, like all the like people that I watched in like the 2010, like the early 2000s movies and stuff. Like, where are they now? Like nowhere.
And if you want to send us any requests for any upcoming episodes that what you want to hear us chat about, please do.
Sorry, the Kardashian rabbit hole will be on Patreon. I don't need the bad evil eye from them. If they want to listen to me talk shit about them, they're going to have to pay.
We need a May episode. Should we do that?
I thought we said something else for May.
I thought we did, but I can't remember what we said.
Oh, God, we're so fucking old, Phil.
I know.
You're supposed to write it. If anybody remembers what we said we were going to do for May, can you put it in the comments, please? Help your grandma and your grandpa out here, please. You don't even smoke weed, Phil. What's yours?
I'm old. That's what I say. Danielle, you need to be our secretary, but you don't have the memory either. All right, so yes, so send us your thoughts on all those upcoming episodes and your suggestions. Email us saltyandpetty69@gmail.com. That's saltyandpetty69 for episode 69 hell at gmail.com. Or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Lilith's mantra. All right. So again, you find all things Capes and Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. Get your brand new Capes Lunatics and Capes Lunatics Sidekicks merchandise with the new logos.
Now with more ampersand.
Ampersand. That's like the last Scarlet Spider episode. I saw Ray wearing the old shirts. I'm like, dude, you need to get the new stuff.
He'll get it by Christmas if he orders it.
Get off Snap for 2 seconds and order yourself some merch. So yes, bye.
No, you got to put the ad in Marvel Snap to get them to buy the merch.
Oh yeah. Yes, get new merch, and again, you can demand that you rain the money on us through our Cash App link.
Make it rain.
And, of course, the Patreon, where we don't remember what the hell we're going to do this month, but we're going to do something. So
we'll do something.
And eventually we'll get to the Kardashians. So, are
you going to do something stupid? Are you
a troublesome celebrity? We're going to get to you eventually. All right. So, yes, find all of that all in one place. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right, and if you want to talk hot women, hot men, weapons of mass destruction, where can people talk to you, Lilith Hellfire?
Oh, just friend me on Facebook, like the internet granny that I am. Just, Lilith Hellfire on Facebook. Friend me. I'll accept the request.
She's the old dog lady. There's old dog ladies and an old cat lady. She's the dog lady.
Don't forget the old bird ladies either now. I live in Florida. There's a ton of those weirdos.
That's true. That's true. Yes.
On their shoulder.
That's true. Yes. Follow her on Facebook. She'll give you the bird. So yes, get her on Facebook.
Come on, get your head out of your butt, buddy. I'm going to the hole on principle.
Enjoy our summer of cannon fodder and shenanigans, because Smith Timber is coming.
Oh, that's right. Hey, is there any celebrity cannon fodder we could do over here?
Oh, yeah, there's always celebrity cannon fodder. Do you want to do some celebrity cannon fodder?
I mean, we don't have to do...
We can do, like, Andy Dick and shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Make a list. I mean, we don't have to do it every week. You got it.
I already have a list. I'll shoot it over.
Okay, we don't have to do it every week, but I was going to say at least, like...
No, we can.
Oh,
or we can make, like, a little corner, like, celebrity cannon fodder corner or whatever.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep the list handy, because, again, if it's, like, we don't have much to talk about this summer. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a drought until Comic-Con, probably.
That's right, Hollywood. Keep your eyes on us, because you never know who's going to get roasted here.
Hose me down.
How about a celebrity roast? What about a celebrity roast?
Somebody said Matt Damon was a D-list celebrity? How dare you?
Oh, my.
Oh, I got to fight this person. Hurry up. I got to fight this person right now.
Lilith has a different D-list. All right. Thank you for joining us. And again, tell us your favorite Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. I guess we didn't talk enough politics. I didn't see Noel Tate anyway.
There's no politics in boobs!
We didn't say Laura.
Unless you're talking about breastfeeding in public, and then shut the hell up and have a baby to feed. Sorry.
All right, people. Remember, people, keep it uncovered and wet. Good night.
Same
salty time.
Same petty channel.
The salty
We are salty and petty.
One day we'll get it.